All right, so here's the oncoming force at welterweight, New Mansa, Joaquin Buckley. DC, a lot of people believe his spinning back kick knockout against Impa Kasanganay back in 2020 is the greatest knockout in UFC history. He likes hearing that too, but this man's trying to become a world champion. We'll see how it goes for him here tonight.
And it looks like that's a possibility now that he's in the right weight class. Joaquin Buckley was always one of the smaller guys at 185, not because of his size, but because of his height. So he struggled, but since going down to 170, he looks like a world beater. This guy's a tremendous athlete, very powerful and super explosive. He's a real problem for the welterweights. And
I do like his personality, but if he crosses my guy DC one more time, I might have to get involved. Joaquin New Mansa Buckley. All right, with much fanfare, here is the Brazilian sensation, Carlos the Nightmare Prates. 15 or 25 minutes. Best of luck to the rest of this division surviving underneath his weight.
You know, when you look at Carlos Prates, it seems as though he's always playing. But he's not playing when he steps inside the octagon. He can shut your lights out with every single strike that he throws. Confidence, size, skill, cardio. He really can do it all inside the octagon, but the thing that separates him is the power that he can generate. Let's see if he can do that tonight and get another victory.
One thing to have length, another thing to know how to use it. He does. We'll see if he can find the knockout stroke here tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Joaquin New Mansa Buckley. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Carlos the Nightmare Prates.
The wait for this fight ends right here, right now.
I'm excited about this one, boy.
Well, self-belief not an issue, as you know, for New Mansa, Joaquin Buckley. There have been some setbacks against elite fighters, but he still believes in every part of himself that he could be the best in the world.
And he should, because Joaquin Buckley has that ability. He's a guy that has tremendous power, and I learned in the Kamaru Usman fight, he's got great cardio. He will not fatigue, and he has the championship's mind. Let's see if he can get a dub.
Oh, heavy cross lands for New Mansa, Joaquin Buckley.
This is where Joaquin's gotten better, John. He's not only a explosive guy, he can do the traditional things really well, and that showed in that cross.
Man, pinpoint left hand just landed a moment ago.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight, the pace at which we are going to fight.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you're starting to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
Oh! both fighters land simultaneously. Punch coming, it's blocked. DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Now a leg kick. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Oh man, looks like he ate another body shot there. Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell that he's starting to feel it right in the midsection. He better start to tuck those elbows, or he's gonna really struggle with that down the stretch.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top. Oh my goodness, what a kick!
What a fight so far.
Frustrated trying to force these leg kicks. Slow it down a little bit, just like we practiced in the gym.
All right, let's now check out some of the action, DC. What a display of leg kicks in that last round.
He did a good job of identifying his approach in that round. He knew the leg kick would be open, and he took full advantage of it.
Ready. Ready.
Round 2 underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Tremendous back and forth action here. It did not take long for these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style that allows for them to operate at a super elite level. Both truly having tremendous performances.
A lot of up and down movement out of Joaquin Buckley, trying to set up an angle for one of those patented power shots.
You can see
what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Bro, he's in the zone, right? Sometimes you're just in the zone.
Buckley's limping heavily now. Might not be a bad idea to raise that knee, try to check a kick. I'm just not sure how many more he can take. 2 minutes to go in round 2. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses. Nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Beautiful attempt.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Buckley. 10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it's got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Buckley gets the shot to the target. Just way too quick for his opponent on that one. Oh, that is a brutal leg kick, and it lands right on the button.
Every single time he throws a leg kick, he tries to kick his leg off.
Another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fight in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going. Oh!
Man,
that landed clean.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, nice uppercut from the champion.
You can do this.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Both fighters hanging down on the...
Those leg kicks aren't being used to score. Those leg kicks are being used to finish the fight.
Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands. Right into side control. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Beautiful transition by this man.
The crowd always laughs when they go north-south, DC. Seconds here. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Champion. Buckley gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one, likely the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. He doesn't need to walk through a wall. He needs to continue to find the right avenues to land those shots.
You know, there is a showboating component to this type of defense, but it's been effective tonight.
Yeah, because it's showboating, but it's a beautiful display of it. Because in those movements, he's been able to evade just about every strike coming in his direction.
Man, that head kick a moment ago was clean as a whistle.
This guy is better.
What an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low. And now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, huge elbow. Big left hook coming. It's blocked. Just over 2 minutes. Huge block there. Oh, is that going to do it? Yes, that is it, and still! Carlos Prates, the undisputed UFC welterweight champion.
Wow, John, this guy is an absolute grinder, and he imposed himself on his opponent, and he keeps the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Carlos the Nightmare
All right, so he came in the best welterweight in the world. Nothing changes tonight. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight champ.
He understands that he is the best fighter in the world at 100.